What's up, guys? Vandy's Cards and Collectibles. So I went to a thrift store, Savers, and I usually never buy cards whenever they have them there because it's mostly like junk wax, sports, and stuff like that. But today, for the first time, I saw some Magic cards. I'm under the assumption that there's probably nothing crazy in them, but I checked the dates. They're from like 2011 to 2013, and I figured, why not? For $10, you know, it's a hit and miss, and I don't mind looking through them and seeing if a couple of them might be valuable of some sort. This one I really like the most because see how it's like all mixed up. So it's either a new tactic that they did to try to just sell their junk wax sports cards, which never sell there, or this could have just been from a bin. Somebody just took a handful, put them in a bag, and just decided to sell it like that. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. We'll just breeze past the sports cards also, but I never expect to see anything of value when it comes to trading cards in a thrift store. I'm gonna go ahead with this one first. This one's got the rubber band on it, so we don't know if they did that at the store or this was right out of a collection that somebody had. Condition isn't great, but Magic is one of those card games where there's so many cards. Most of the cards are worth pennies, but even certain ones that are non-foil could be worth some money. And see, like these are 2016. This one's 2014. I don't know much about Magic, but after I'm done opening all of them, I'm gonna just check through them quick, and then I'll let you guys know if there's anything of value here. I don't know much about it, so if it was like Pokemon or something, I'd be able to just look at it once and know, okay, that's all junk in there. However, with Magic, that's not the case. I just never really had the I never had the time or the patience to figure Magic out. There's some new stuff in here too, because Magic, anytime I've ever tried to get into Magic, I always am so shocked by the prices of the cards. I mean, 2 cents for a card, like. I don't know. There's so many different cards of that game, and it's such a big game. For those of you guys that know Magic, you guys are probably laughing at me knowing that it's just as valuable as junk wax sports cards. So either way, I'll just add it to my little collection. This one's $2.49. $2.49 for all these. I mean, never gonna resell these sports cards because nobody buys them. Every once in a while, I'll see somebody in a thrift store thinking that they hit the jackpot when they find cards. They think like it's their first time. I'm like, wow, look how lucky me. Multiple times, I don't say anything to people anymore because it's none of my business, number one. And most of the time, whenever I say something to them like, oh, you know, there's really nothing in there, it's all junk, they get mad at me because they think I'm telling them not to buy them so I could buy them. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. You know, like, I'm just letting you know, don't buy these, 5 boxes of cards here for $75 because you're going to be stuck with them for the rest of your life. Yeah, sure. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I don't. I mean, maybe I don't, but I do this enough to know. I know that at least. So what years are these? 2014. I don't know, anything under 2016 I like to collect because 2015 is almost 10 years ago now. Time is flying. And these are just right in the garbage, to be honest with you. I can't even. This is stuck together. I'm not even joking, guys. I'm tossing them right out. I'm gonna show you. I have so many junk wax cards, I'm over it. Goodbye. In here. I can't. Look, this is a sin, but I know. When you get to my, I don't want to say level, because it's not a level, but when you get to my obsession, I guess you could say, you'll start to know what's worth keeping and what isn't. You start seeing the same cards over and over again when you go places, and you realize, okay, nobody wants these. I don't want to spend too much time going sorting them out, so I just took a couple minutes to myself to get some organized here. But I don't want, you know, just in case. I don't want to miss anything. Just in case. God, I mean, I doubt anything we're going to find. But so far from what I'm seeing, when you see a lot of duplicates, you know right off the bat that this was from a collector. Somebody that bought a lot of packs, opened, took out the good cards, and just put like the bulk back, you know, in piles. And you know, I can never help but to wonder, every time I see a collection in a thrift store, like a big collection, I can never help but to wonder, what is the reason for this donation? You know, I don't want to think the worst, but sometimes, you know, this could be a collection of someone that had passed away, and their family doesn't know what to do with the stuff, so it goes to the thrift stores and the donation centers. I hope it's not the case. I really hope it's not. I hope the person just had too much and wanted to just get rid of some. I really do hope that's the case. But you never help but to wonder every time you go into a thrift store what actually all this stuff is. This looks interesting. Is this real? I can't tell. This one I'll have to check. There's no date on it. Pool? See, it says pool there. I don't know. Illustration card, I guess. We'll check that out after. So, let's see. Never really a fan of magic. It always kind of freaked me out. I'm not into it. I'm not into the whole weird mythical animals with weapons type thing. Like, Pokemon's kind of where I draw the line. Yu-Gi-Oh! I like, but I like to keep it friendly. Peyton Manning, 99 Edge. What's Peyton Manning's rookie? He's, I don't even know. But Clemens, 80, what? 88. Clemens rookie year, I think, was 84. These are nothing. The Manning, I'll double check, but I don't know. Hockey. Yeah, so still trying to figure out if this was a tactic from the store to sell their junk wax stuff, or the people don't really know. Oh, look, these are old. This is an old one here, 1993. I like old magic because it's just cool. The artwork is cool. I like the white borders, and a lot of them aren't. Oh no, 2001, not 1993. A lot of them, from what I've come across, they're not really worth anything still. Like, you know, any vintage Pokemon from 2001 is worth big money. 2001 especially, like early 2000s. But Magic is really not the case either. Like, you can come across a very rare old Magic card, and it's not that high in demand because, I don't know. I'm not even going to say because I don't know the answer. But in my opinion, I believe maybe because people collect Pokemon more and they'll pay higher premiums to just set collect. As with Magic, people really play Magic, so the cards from a long time ago, even though they're old and vintage, they're not valuable to the deck. They don't contribute to the game, so therefore there's no value. That makes sense to me, because going from a player's standpoint, the card could be valueless if it doesn't provide any benefit while during the gameplay. So to them, they'll laugh and say, but why would anybody pay 20 bucks for this card? I understand. Yeah, I'm on your side. It's funny because if it's not important in the gameplay, why would it matter in a collection? But with Pokemon especially, that's not the case. It doesn't matter if you play it or not. People that don't even know the freaking word collect Pokemon. And I've seen so many people bash it. You know, I go to sports card stores, they say, oh, I'm not getting that in my store, blah, blah. I go there the next time, oh my God, they're wearing Pokemon shirts. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, the Pokemon. Yeah, because once you see dollar signs, it all changes. You know? 2014. These are double backs. You need a double picture cards. It's cool. You see how they're all together? This could either come from one pack or the person that had them would just combine them. 2007. Yeah, most of this stuff is I remember one time I was in savers, and there was a whole bunch of cards out, and like, you know, those old, like this. Hold on, let me show you. Stuff like this, you know, like old. You could tell, like, see the box is yellow. You could tell it was a smoker that owned the house. And I bought this because I knew Jeter was in here, you know, so that was different. I knew that already. But when you go into a thrift store and you see old boxes like that with cards, I wouldn't advise you to buy them, because don't forget, there are people that stock the shelves and go through the stuff before it gets on the shelves. And I don't think these people, I truly believe that a lot of those people that work in those stores work there for that reason, because they're trying to get first dibs on the stuff that comes through the stores. I mean, the doors. So 9 times out of 10, the stuff is looked through. Okay, I'm not going to say every time, because you will get a score every once in a while. Some, you know, I see it online and I'm like, wow, whatever store they're going to, I mean, they must have clueless people in there, because I mean, why just sell things for so much cheaper than what they are? If you know, I don't know. But I'm not even looking. I can care less about these. What year is these? 2015. So it's a mixture of years so far. All right, on to the next pack. So all that was in that pack there. I'm going to put the 2 good ones. Well, the 2 good ones. I don't know if they're good or not. It could be worth 3 cents, but this one looks older. You know, with the white borders. This one says 2001. So throw that I could keep to my little private collection. Older stuff. See, now this one's got this, and don't know if it's a tactic yet to have one nice shiny hollow card there, and then you flip it and you got magic for $2.50. I mean, it's worth the risk. $2.50. I mean, really? Am I going to walk away from it and then wonder for the rest of my life, was there really something in there? Well, we're going to find out right now. All right. 2015 still. Yeah, see, a lot of the same stuff, but like I said, we're going to check it after. We're going to go through the prices and 2019. I have this set because I remember this card here. So these are worthless. I know that probably. Then again, I haven't really checked my collection. But such weird artwork on these cards. This looks like newer stuff. Oh my God, look, they even mixed up some basketball in here too. So they took over a new set too, 2019. So, that makes me worry a little bit. This is like a newer kind of collector here because this is during the COVID years. This is when everybody started hoarding their stuff, and I don't know why this person would just hand over all their stuff like this. Even if it's not that valuable. I mean, what year is this? 21. These are very recent. This has to be from a store. You know, when they can't sell their bulk, or like they do they do box breaks and stuff probably. They just would rather donate the rest, which is better than throwing it out. And there's no point to sell it because it's just not worth it. I would never tell anybody to throw out their cards, but when you get to a certain point, I mean, look at this. This is all that one I'm going to check after, but this is 21, right? 22. This is new stuff, so you already know. This stuff, this guy probably went through thousands of cards. And Mookie Betts refracted. That's pretty surprised to see that in there. Really, really am. This isn't supposed to be a sports card video, but just bear with me, guys. It is pretty interesting at the same time. Tatis. Huh. I don't know. I guess they're throwing in the smallest bones they could just throw in there to make you think like you got something, but you still got nothing at the end of the day. Hockey, I know nothing about. I'll sort this all out later. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Getting off topic. Is there any more Magic in here? This is funny. I'm not even going to bother looking through these because I already know there's nothing in here. This is baseball, Jaylen Brown. This is 20, what's this? Oh, still 21. Funny stuff. Very rare do you ever see a collection from 2019, 2020. Look at the corners here. Might as well just toss it in the trash. It's not a numbered card. It's from 2021. Patrice Bergeron? No idea. Not interested. All right, that's good. All right, guys. You saw the cards. I'm gonna do a quick little price check on them, and we'll pull out the ones that I feel are worth showing you. I guess, I don't know. If they're all junk, then cards that are worth 50 cents and up, I'll show. If there's a few good ones and 50 to 75 cents and up, I'm going to show. Hopefully there's a couple in here that are $1 or $2, but. Okay, so I sorted them all out, and to my surprise, there was more of an assortment than I thought there would be. We have 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, even down to 1999 in these bags here, which that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly check the prices. You could see, there's a lot of 2019. 2018, there was only like 2 or 3 of them. There was more 2013 cards than there was 2018. But now that I see the scale of the years, I understand the collection a little better. All right, so I got them all sorted out. I price checked everything. Couple of good cards in here. Majority commons and stuff, but let's first go through anything vintage. I automatically sleeve up even if the condition's bad. So these ones here, if there's no stickers on them, that means they were less than $1. But this one I think was $1. Yeah, Vivid Marsh. This is $1. This is nothing here. This one was like $1. I guess not. This one is the second edition, 1993. So I don't know. I thought, oh, it's probably a few bucks. It's $2. That's it. See, I label it so I don't forget, because if I don't label certain ones, I always constantly just keep looking them up. And 1999 Mountain, this is $2. Mercadian, whatever that is. It's a $2 card there. For the 2012, nothing crazy, but I'm still going to sleeve these also because it's going on 13 years, Bump in the Night, this is a $1 card. This is 2013. The rest were decent. What's this one? Gridlock, this is $1. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. They're actually, there was a couple. This one here, this is like a $4 or $5 card, this one. And you want to know the funny thing? This always happens with me with Magic. I always look at a card and say, what's the point of looking it up? Because it's probably nothing. It's just like all the other ones. It's always the cards in Magic that don't look valuable that always turn out being valuable. So this one here was like $4. And that's low, because I'm not trying to aim high when I'm pricing things for myself. But yeah, that's a $4 card there. And this one I think is $1 or $2. Yeah, this is a $1. And the rest are below $1, ranging from 10 cents to 75. This one is not worth $1, but because it's got the hollow in the middle, I just put it in a sleeve. And just a lot of, commons. And same thing with here. Nothing really crazy as it got newer. The closer we get to today's times, the less anything is pretty much. But, still better than I thought. And anything, more than 10 years old card-wise, especially Magic. Oh, I gotta put that in the sleeve. It's definitely worth keeping because they're just cool to have. And there's so many Magic cards out there. You never know what you're gonna find when you buy them, or in my case, for the first time ever, stumble across them in a thrift shop. That is the first time that's ever happened to me. I've seen Pokemon cards in thrift shops, Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, never, stuff like that, but it's the first time I saw Magic, so I couldn't let it slide. And for the baseball, it was nothing crazy. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching Vandy's Cards and Collectibles. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of content, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.